It's week 1 of the National Football League, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Saints and the Jets on Sunday night primetime.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year to play one game. And lace them up, you strap the helmets on, and it kicks off what should be another exciting NFL football season.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing.
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. Fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack. And that flag is probably on the offense as well.
That penalty is declined.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man getting the start here in week 1. A big test for the rookie quarterback.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night. And he's put the work in over the last few months. This franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. But what did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. And I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. He slams it in there, and he is in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jets offense ready now for their second drive. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. Not what you want to see quarter one of week 1. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And he's into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints extend their advantage to 13-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That one knocked away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll try and get there, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. On comes Thomas Morstead. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This is taken at the 25. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back. One play, 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going. Add the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 15-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. the handoff. Here comes Hall. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
A big loss of the play. Brings up 4th down.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken on this side of midfield. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Olave is the motion man. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's got it at the 7, and he will score. Jawan Johnson, touchdown Saints.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers now. Taking off, and he'll get this up close to a 1st down, working it to the 33-yard line. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They've raced out to a big lead as they look for a potential early knockout. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Off he goes. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Kamara. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. He'll drop to throw. That's deep for Olave. That is Hunt. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
The 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's been a one-sided affair to this point. We're back. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. The ball's out. The Saints have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it?
And he's got another one. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown win. This one a win for the visiting Saints. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that,
It's week 2 of the NFL, and this one features the Saints' leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Saints and the Patriots, next on EA Sports.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead and then put it on cruise control from there.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And as we begin week 2 in the NFL, he was truly one of the top stories around the league. What a debut. Didn't look phased at all, handled everything with poise and grace, and played through in a big way. I can't wait to see what the defenses throw at him this week and see how he adjusts.
Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going deep for Hopkins. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. An even 40 yards. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Saints march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Throwing here is May.
And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Flushed out, and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jerome Johnson
from 17 yards out.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now 1st quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go, 1st quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Ryan Brzee fought in and got him down.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
To the air, May.
Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's May. Setting up a screen for Stevenson.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed.
Taken in at the 22. Fighting his way through contact.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Now he's loose again.
And just shedding him off there.
Inside the 10.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Their mobile quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Saints add 6 to their lead.
We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. And they'll accept that penalty.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll throw with May.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when they decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. From the gun, it's May. He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Here's Bryce Behringer now.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from going up by 30.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Here's May.
Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Colin Saunders in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Looking to throw. May.
Flush to his right. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. Shrugs him off. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Saints extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. New England trying to get a place on offense.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
From the shotgun, May with it.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Colin Saunders. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 48 yards.
And the Saints have got it on cruise control.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have the...
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for New Orleans, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2.